welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll return it. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So Tulane's offense will have the first possession of the game. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
They'll run play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Flips it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gonna look downfield again. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tulane. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better.
Turning it on! And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game. And
he smashes his way through again. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
That's caught. It's Shepard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. To the ground, he's got it again. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Working on the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's got it down the middle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding.
Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Pulls and fires complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They'll try the run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Croman home. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On target. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end.
It was too high.
Got him downfield.
My level was too high. I saw it all the way.
Before being hauled down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached a break, and it's Tulane on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it on first
I'm
and
about to say,
goal.
you're already over there now.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Scanning the field, it's Coleman Hope. Pulls it in. Max going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Trying play action.
What a play. What a play. What a play, robotics.
And Reese, we know the fullback's job. He's in there to block consistently. So
What
it's a nice job by the offense. Slipping him out of the backfield, throwing him a bone. He catches it, does the rest, and gets into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. He'll try it again. Crosses the 40. Turns it on in midfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. The give to the back. Creates a little space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Mississippi State going up tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Robbins.
What a play.
And a good job in
What a
coverage
play.
there as they stop it after just a few.
Ain't nobody tell you to move.
He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Croman Hope.
Oh, he dropped it. I was about to say, you got to be on that one.
Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They get to him as he throws.
It's like your man, Parham. So we always go to you in tough times, Parham.
Pick up a 1st down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen. Out, and another broken tackle.
Yeah, that's a good badge. That's a good badge right there.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Makes the catch. It's Silver. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Taylor wants to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs. Now out close to midfield. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming.
Yeah, he wide open too, man.
He tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline.
Dang, bro.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh, it's a catch. Who would that? That wouldn't be Parham again, would it? 7 number 88.
Coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a...
That Parham again, ain't it? That had to be Parham. Oh, no, that's Silver. But Parham 84. You good? Oh, now Silver, I need to check you. Oh, no. I'll look at him. Silver, I didn't know you had that in you. Yeah, you ain't got that in you. You're out. Yeah.
And there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. On the run, deep down the right side.
That's the way you
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Tulane right back to the line. The play action fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
He dropped that one too. That's a crazy catch.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Fowler. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. It's caught. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Intentionally grounding. Oh, why you ain't blocked now?
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Leaves it with the running back. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. To start here in the 2nd half, Tulane will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit.
Come on, man. You got to star in your name.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
See, you're stalling.
I kind of like just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This
Make
offense
a play
hasn't
on
been
the
able to
ball.
generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just
Man, I know
stopping
the
the
first thing
run.
to be on.
Guys in the back end
He's short.
flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot.
Let's go, Tut.
This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to
55
leather.
running behind you.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
He's
Really
fast.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll give it to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble.
You are passing 46, running past them.
That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's squarely...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's...
Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
80's free. 80's free. 80's free. 80's free.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Just going to keep it after the snap. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Nothing but green grass down the middle. At the 20. And he ran away from
I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
the same fucking play.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Starting to feel a little pressure.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Flips it out to the back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the back. They'll run it from the gun. Still running at the 40. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. Got some room in under the goal line.
Of course I couldn't get there.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey,
there he goes. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Green Wave. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Louisiana Tech is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's a type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to BYU. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Zings it complete to the right.
Ooh,
Really
oh,
nice
good
pickup
shooting
there
here.
as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Now from inside the red zone. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
But y'all did go screen.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Yeah,
They
I mean, he
make
need
the
a match.
stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to throw again. Throws toward the end zone.
You the matchup you're looking for. About time my star became a star.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Complete to start this drive. Got room at the 35. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Here's the handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Leaves it with the back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They want that clock to run. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Off play action. Keeps looking downfield. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to...
Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw.
Let's get out of here, fellas. Good y'all. Good night, man.
Once he got some room, it was over.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Taylor wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And another.
The defense calls out their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Rides the back and leaves
Yeah, use another.
He never had a chance. Just stopped
Use another.
as soon as he got it.
And another.
Timeout is
And
called, and it's the defense
one.
wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this
Somebody got to block
down.
him. I'm up 3.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He boomed it through a
I got a kicker. I finally got a kicker.
I
finally got a
just
kicker.
keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff keeps doing a little running.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. He's taking a deep shot and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
How did he get down?
Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
It's not a spike game. He hit somebody. That's a
Spread the
fumble.
defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Hubbard. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
He's out.
And they take it in for 6
Man,
more
he's
points.
manned up with giving him a push.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride.
Watch this.
The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
One try.
They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Dang.
To the air on second down.
Going
for it
Oh,
all.
he missed it. He was open.
Incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk glass.